This is the video for managing electronic funds transfer information using the Minnesota Provider Screening and Enrollment Portal, known as MPSE. Electronic funds transfer, or EFT, is a method for providers to get paid electronically instead of receiving paper checks. While it is not required, we recommend providers use EFT because it is faster, safer, and easier than paper checks. Providers who want to be paid through EFT must have an active 10-digit supplier ID and a 3-digit supplier location code assigned from Minnesota Management and Budget, or MMB. In this video, we will demonstrate how an organization requests a supplier ID and location code and how they will add EFT information to an active enrollment record in MPSE. To begin, we will start on the Department of Human Services webpage and select Enroll with Minnesota Healthcare Programs under Partners and Providers. We click the plus icon next to Enrolling as an MHCP provider and scroll down until we locate the header Electronic Funds Transfer, EFT, or Direct Deposit. We will use the instructions on this page to request a supplier ID and location code. MMB will email us when our supplier ID is active. Note, we cannot add the supplier ID in the MPSE portal before we receive this email. If we do not receive an email, we will need to contact MMB at 651-201-8106. When we receive our email from MMB, we log into our Minutes account and click on the link for the MPSE portal in the left navigation panel. This opens our Manage Portfolio page. To add our supplier ID and location code, we click the Create a New Request button. This opens the Select Request Type page. In the Request Type Selection section, we will click on the radio button next to Enrollment Record Request. We then enter the request effective date. In this demonstration, we will use today's date. The question for Is this a revalidation request defaults to No. We will leave the default selected and click the Continue button. This opens the Manage Enrollment Records page. We need to locate the enrollment record for the location we want to add the EFT information to. We can use the search feature located in the top right corner of each section to help us locate the correct record. We could also sort each section by the individual columns, such as NPI or UMPI or address, to find the appropriate enrollment record. We locate the enrollment record we wish to update and click Edit in the Actions column. This opens the Enrollment Record Information page. We scroll down on this page until we locate the fields labeled EFT Vendor Number and EFT Vendor Location Code. We enter the supplier ID and supplier location code that we received from MMB. We leave the EFT effective date field blank because this is only used by DHS staff. We double-check that the information we entered was correct and click Continue to save our changes. This opens the Manage Physical Address page. We don't have any other changes to make for our organization's record, so we click on Submit Request in the right navigation window. This opens the Submit Request page. If there are errors, we can review those here and fix them before we submit our request. We don't have any errors, so we click the attestation box on this page and click the Submit for Approval button at the bottom of the screen to complete our request. This will open the Submission Approval page. Note, there is an option on this page to complete a survey before continuing. We encourage you to provide feedback so we can continue to improve the MPSE portal. We click Home to return to our Manage Portfolio page. In this video, we have demonstrated the process for adding EFT information for an organization's enrollment record in the MPSE portal. If we were an individual provider, we would use the same steps to add EFT to our individual provider record. If we had any questions about adding an EFT in MPSE, we would refer to the MPSE User Manual. In the MPSE User Manual, we will find the instructions we need by selecting MPSE Requests from the left side of the page and then select Enrollment Record Request. This opens the Enrollment Record Request page. We use the instructions located on the page and, in Step 5, click on the link for enrollment record information to find instructions we need. The Department of Human Services offers various training opportunities, including other on-demand videos and online sessions. You can register for the online sessions by visiting the MHCP Enrolled Provider Training page on the DHS Provider website. Check the MHCP Provider News and Updates for announcements on changes to programs and information about new learning tutorials when they become available. Thank you.